Mr. Mosby, I'm outside my hotel. Welcome to my barbecue. What's cooking over there?
We got barbecue ribs, barbecue pork belly, barbecue bacon, barbecue chicken, barbecue ham fingers, barbecue old people.
Oh, is there any chicken?
Only barbecue chicken.
Oh, with buttermilk sauce?
I don't know why you put buttermilk sauce on barbecue chicken, but you put barbecue sauce on a barbecue chicken.
Mmm. Yes, it is a fine lawn party. I will crack open a refreshment. Don't worry, Mr. Mosby does not drink nor endorse drinking to children.
I mean, I do seem like an old man, Mr. Moby. I don't know why you'd be drinking like a little child, Mr. Moby. I don't know why you would want to. I don't know why this is something to be worried about. My name's Easy Pete.
It's Easy Pete over here. He's building up an appetite, and he's building mine too. Who else is here?
I'm here too.
Wow. Okay, fine. There goes deflated.
You can name me.
How,
I don't know. I still feel bad about missing the Beach Boys clues when you made the Church Boys.
Yeah. The holy vibrations. Yes. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Deflate. The Mosby Hotel is deflated. It's the barbecue party. We're here on episode. What is it? Is it episode 140? Episode
Something like that.
140 of the Manga Raiders Community Happy Hour podcast. I am the man for meals on wheels to deliver steals. I'm not stealing the food, but the deals are so good that it's akin to a robbery, but you also pay a little bit. So don't forget that part. Joining me in this episode, you heard him, you know him. It is the Corn Man.
Yes, it is. Also known as Easy Pete the Barbecue Man.
Easy Pete the Barbecue Man. And also we have Are You Scared of Air? I don't... It's Blair. It's Nair.
The Nair Witch Project.
The Nair Witch Project. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, God. Yes. Yes,
I'm here too.
It's just teenagers being scared by him in the forest. He's not doing anything weird. He's just a naturally scary person.
It's like, hey, guys.
Guys, I'm lost. Can you help me get back to the highway?
I'll let you see my dog.
She's really friendly and she'll lick your hands. Her name is Cammy.
Yeah, that would be, that would be pretty spooky. I'd be pretty spooked. Well, honestly, if I was walking in the forest and someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, can you help me find the highway?" I'd be spooked no matter who they are.
Like, yeah, I could see that.
Especially if the highway is like over there. You don't know which direction I was pointing, but you can pretend that you do. Anyways, this is the exciting three-man show. Vacant has fallen ill. He has stepped on a nail, a rusted nail outside the pub. He was getting belligerently wasted, and he punched a guy in the face, and he threw a chair into a waterfall, and he got hay fever because he...
All this while he had a nail in his foot?
Yeah, like, he got the nail in his foot, so he got so angry he punched someone through the chair, got hay fever in the haystack. It was a whole thing. And right now,
Dang.
he's currently... I didn't want to tell you guys this, but they gave me the choice if I... To let him live or to make him stay on the machines. But it's okay. We don't have to talk about that. We're just gonna talk about good things on today's episode. Do you guys like Trinities?
Trinities?
A bit.
Do you guys like electric trilogies?
I do.
What does E3 actually stand for?
Electronic Entertainment Expo.
Oh. That makes a lot of... Wait, hold on. That's why it's called E3? Because it's like, it's 3 E's?
Yes.
What? I never put this together before. That's why...
Did you just think they made up a weird name
I
so
thought
they
it
could
was like-
call it?
I thought it was like E and then 3 because it's like a reflection.
But what would that stand for in the first place?
I don't know, electronics.
I mean, you're part right.
Hey guys, welcome to Electronics 3.
There's 3 electronics.
We got a
I
toaster.
mean, it's still a better explanation than why Nintendo's show used to just be called Space World.
You know,
Oh no, bring back Space World.
But it never made any goddamn sense.
yeah, when I think of
Capcom should bring
Nintendo-
back Captivate.
Captivate. That's actually kind of good though. You know, are there people who like petition that E3 shouldn't exist and all these companies should just hold their own events?
Some. I mean, Nintendo does their Nintendo Directs all throughout the year,
Oh, that's right.
which is a good single place to get information, and that's kind of nice. But
yeah.
I like the big conferences.
Oh, they're always fun. That's what we'll talk about in this episode. If you guys are looking for the most in-depth conversation about all this stuff, you've obviously come to the right place. Clearly, this is what it's all about.
We all have
Yeah.
completely followed up and read every scrap of information on the internet. We haven't totally just kind of browsed through our YouTube feeds.
I mean, my favorite was I was at work for most of the conferences, so the lowest data using app was Twitter.
Ugh.
So I was only getting people's reactions to things, which I
Yeah.
think may have been the best way of taking an E3 this year.
Well, honestly, though, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, there's that, and then there'll be other exciting things on today's episode. So everyone, listen in. We're at the Mosby Barbecue, the Mr. Mosby Hotel. This is my hotel. And we're eating Easy Pete's barbecue. Just chill out, you freaking freaks. Anyways, how was your week, Mr. Corn, Easy Pete?
Yeah, it hasn't been bad. I didn't get up too much. Since we'll be talking about a lot of video game stuff, I guess like my one accomplishment this week, besides going to work and stuff, was I got real disappointed by Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Because I went in, yeah, great. I didn't finish yet, but I went in and fought Mega Weapon and killed him in like 5 turns.
Yeah. Did you not use is it Riku? You can just pay him to leave?
No, I just murdered him normally. It went real quick. And I wasn't expecting that. Like this whole dungeon, super hard dungeon, was like psyching me up to kill him real hard, but then he's like dead real quick. Nothing happened. And I know Nemesis is in the game somewhere, but I don't know how to find him.
What a fun time. Wait, that's not the end of the game?
No, Omega Weapon's an optional super boss.
Oh,
Super, quote unquote.
Super boss?
Yeah, it's one of the classifications.
Wow.
So you have normal bosses, and then you have your like super bosses.
Got that super boss. Boom, boom.
Okay, honestly, Real Talk Super Bass was one of the best pop songs of 2011 in retrospect. I love the the instrumental is really good because it's like do 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 do, and it has like a cool. It's a good song.
That wasn't even my dog barking this time.
No, I feel like I had to go on a rant there. But here, what else do you have to say? Nothing else.
I'm sorry, there's car alarms going out behind me.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah. Now they're quiet. Okay. No, that's kind of it. I guess I'm gonna just wrap it up real quick because after that experience, I can't imagine the final boss is going to be much to go off of.
Have you been reading any like strategy guides or spoiler-free? Here's how you 100% stuff.
No, the only thing I
Enough
looked
to
up
know if
was
you have all the Aeons or not.
what?
All the summons.
I have all the summons.
Okay.
Those weren't too hard to come across.
Okay.
But I don't know. The only guides I really looked up was I looked up how to get all the ultimate weapons for your characters, just so I could get that achievement wrapped up. But like that's pretty much it. I haven't like gone lost or anything. It's a pretty narrow path, like all the way through, which makes me wonder why nobody bitched about this game like they did 13 in like 4-5 years time, or however long it was.
This was the first time it happened.
Was 12 any better?
Yes. Oh boy, 12 is weird because it's basically an MMO that is single player in its feeling. There's a whole like quest system and the license board, which I don't think is very good. It's on that same level as like the sphere grid where no, we're not going to do levels. That's old school. But we're going to do this other thing that's still confusing and not that fun, but different.
Yeah, Sphere Grid's weird, but you know, it's fine. Like I'll probably get the 12 remaster, whatever they called it, Zodiac Age, or is that 14?
Zodiac, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to probably get that one after I finish up 10 and 10-2.
I keep forgetting about 10-2.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
there
that
too.
game.
But I guess the other thing I do, I have to fight all the Dark Aeons. I haven't done all those yet.
Is it like Aeon Flux?
No, the Aeons are the summons in the game. And in the International Edition, which is what the remaster basically is there's super edgy redesigns of all of them that you fight as super bosses in certain places.
Right on.
But you know.
You know
it's
how
all
it
good.
is.
You know.
Is that it? Is it it's just
Yeah.
it's just 10 fantasies to fulfill?
10 fantasies to fulfill. That's like a romance novel, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that could be like in the superstore when you go look at the magazines and you see all the novels there and you're like, I wonder what the quality of these actually are.
It's right next to 50 Shades of Grey, costs $2 less, and is the exact same amount of smut.
Yeah. But you know, it's all about timing. What?
It's like the Costco bundle of bigger smut.
Bigger smut?
Yeah.
If you buy your smut in bulk, you'll save a bundle.
Oh. Look out for the Chuny Chronicles, now available at Costco.
Factory direct smut, passing the savings on to you.
Do you guys like armpits? Wait, why did no one answer me?
I'm looking to see that book signing in Costco.
Yeah, where I just sit there like, hi, I wrote a book.
Some old lady is just rolling up her sleeve. Do you want a free sample, dearie?
Oh god, of course it's an old lady.
Do you like he's handing out single pages?
Yeah. Oh no. Wait, that's how my book signing is? I just sign one page of the book because I only have one book?
You sell one book, one page at a time.
Oh, no, I think it'd also be cool if like there was a book signing, but there was only one book, so like the person just kept ripping pages out of the book. Like, here you go, here's another page, I don't care.
And then everyone who wants the entire book has to hunt the others down and kill them.
Yeah, and oh wait, that's like a good story idea. We're like, okay, let's say
every page that's signed.
Yeah, so let's say, I don't know, frickin' Billy Mays, before he died, he wrote a book and he was on hard times, so he like, you know, he did a book signing, ripped every page. Now people have to find the entire Billy Mays biography because they only made one. But yeah, Billy Mays, he's cool. I was a big Billy fan in 2008, 2009 when Djibouti Dubs uploaded those videos before he died. I thought, you know, it was pretty cool. And then my mom was like, "Hey, Billy Mays died," and I was like, "What?" You know,
I'm gonna say he had an honesty to his enthusiasm that always came across as natural.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at you, ShamWow guy.
Oh god, ShamWow guy. I never thought he was very interesting. Anyway,
I mean, he proved to be dangerous.
Yeah, he did. But like Billy Mays, like he's just like so iconic. Like everything about Billy Mays, like he's a true icon. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that we don't forget about him.
I don't know if the internet will let us, because Anthony Sullivan doesn't have shit on him.
He tries, but he can't.
You just can't out Billy Mays. Billy Mays.
No,
it's impossible. It's that beard factor too.
Well, because he has like one of the iconic voices where it's not necessarily that he's shouting; it's just like he's always like revving up at high intensity, so it's just like his natural state.
For the
You know.
longest time, I thought he was the guy who played Al Borland in Home Improvement.
Me too.
What?
Because in the 90s, there was two guys on TV. They looked exactly the same, kind of sounded similar if you tone down Billy Mays a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
You could see where it'd be coming from, especially when you're 8 years old and don't understand how the world works.
Hey, Billy Mays is hosting Family Feud. That's kind of cool. No, wait a minute.
That's not Billy Mays. It's pretty exciting. Like, bless Billy Mays, true legend. But yes, I think that's all we have to say here. So what about you, Air Bun?
I haven't been on in a couple weeks, so I've had a birthday that was nice, a first anniversary that was nice. Then E3 came. That was nice. I'm
Anything
starting.
that was coming and it don't stop coming.
Yeah. Anything that was what?
Not nice.
No, it's all been pretty nice. It's stupid hot outside.
Is it?
It's actually not too bad right now.
It's humid as hell outside.
Well, that's because it's going to start raining a little bad at like 2
No,
a.m.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm saying the last 3 weeks.
I don't know.
Spring was the week between snowstorms and 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
So that's gone.
It's only going to hit like 88 tomorrow, but after that.
I just thought about this. Do you get like roaches in your apartment?
I mean, it can happen.
Yeah.
We certainly did at the other apartment.
Yeah, they spray every 3 weeks now, so it's not a problem.
Oh, because I was just thinking, like, I'm not excited to have to like sleep on the floor, and then all of a sudden a roach will appear.
You're gonna be fine. I haven't seen any this year, so I don't think there's any around.
This is the only part.
A futon and a sectional and a couch and all kinds of options that we could throw you on. That's not the floor.
That too.
Anything but the floor. Because that's what I was just thinking about. I was like, it's gonna be like really hot. I'm gonna be like sweating, and then there's gonna be a roach to top it off.
You're just imagining the worst possibility.
Well, because I'm thinking of freaking Pipus's roach stories. I know he's in Mississippi, but still.
Well, yeah, but he's in Mississippi. We get cold here.
Yeah,
so like,
I know it's
there's a dormancy period, and again, like I said, they spray every 3 weeks.
Oh, okay,
there's like no bugs in my apartment.
Well,
I saw the first fruit fly of the season like 2 days ago.
I've never seen a roach before, so I don't know. They're
At the end of the day, they're just bugs. Man.
I hate all bugs. I have the biggest insect phobia of all time.
I feel you.
Like, if a fly goes near me, if I could be chilling out all calm, then I hear a fly, and I'm just like,
Man, I hope we don't have any horseflies when you're around, or you'll just explode.
Oh, I know all about horseflies. Well, usually horseflies happen when you're in, like, the lake, and then all of a sudden you're just, like, having a nice swim, and then all of a sudden there they are.
They like water. Although, thinking of cool bugs, those, like, I don't know if they're butterflies or moths, but they look like bird poop to blend in?
No.
Okay. They look like bird poop to blend in, and there was one sitting on my door, and I was really confused for a second. I'm like, why is there bird poop on my vertical surface door in the inside of the breezeway? And then it was a moth.
Oh, okay. That's kind of, camouflage.
Yeah.
Really sneaky one. Yeah, I hate insects. Insects are gross.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I guess, is that all you have to say? It was nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. I don't remember a whole lot aside from just random stuff.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Part of my birthday gifts from my wife was Blender for Dummies and Unity for Absolute Beginners. So I'm gonna try and do video game stuff once I get my new PC built.
Wait, you're gonna make a Blender gameplay video?
Yes.
So, like, how fast does it go? What kind of milkshakes are you gonna be cooking up?
The frothiest.
Yeah.
Creamiest.
I'm looking forward to this, Frick. I can't wait for the gameplay video of the Blender.
I do have to say, I briefly forgot which program was which when I told my wife I kind of want to get into Grindr. Gives me a really weird look, and I go, no, wait, not that one. Tinder?
Yeah.
The one that's 3D models but free.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's just a little different.
Blender.
Completely different.
One of those apps that's all about chopping stuff.
Yeah.
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah,
Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
Toot.
Tumblr.
Okay. Freaking.
So yeah,
frick. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
about that. And
That's-
we're good. The next 30 minutes are us cutting each other off because of the delay.
Hey. I'm cutting you off.
Okay.
You're over your limit. Go home, Dave.
Okay. But yeah, that's all you have to say.
Okay. Yep.
I'm putting words into your mouth right now.
Electronics Entertainment Expo was recently.
Well, really?
Very recently. Like
is that like
hours ago.
Is that like Electronic Boutique?
Wait a minute. Did EB Electronics Boutique I think is closed, but like EB Games by itself still exists?
EV Games is GameStop over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in Canada.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Wowzers.
Wowzers. But yeah. Okay, anyways, yeah. My week, you know what I do that was pretty exciting. It's, you know, like I said, it's Orangina season, going hard on the Gina, addicted to the Gina. Gotta slow down on the Gina. I freaking, you know, I have all these games, like I got the PS4, so I was like, okay, what game am I gonna play? I know, Super Mario 3D Land. So I finally got to use my Wii U. I finally got to beat a game on it. And
Nice.
you know, it was good. It took me probably like 12 hours, I don't know. But it's easy as piss. Like it's piss easy, especially because when you die enough, it's like here's a leaf that makes you invincible. You know. And even the final boss in that game is so easy. But it's good because it's a game that you progress and it's really quick and there's like a lot to do with all the stars and stuff. So I freaking finally found a game that I can just burn through like that. It's, you know, like God of War and stuff. It's like, yeah, this is cool, but like I don't ever want to sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna play this game now for 12 hours or whatever, you know.
I value those more and more right now. Like Rayman Legends was free for the PlayStation Network.
Yes, because it's games that I don't need to listen to it to play and just have fun, you know.
Yeah.
Because the whole
just
time
throw on a podcast and hop and bop and have a grand old time.
Okay, because you know what I was listening to the whole time, pretty much the whole time I was playing this game was Gino Samuel he's making a Chris Chan documentary, and these are like 30-40 minute episodes. He has like 12 parts out right now. It's really good shit. Like I never really knew about the history of Chris Chan, but it's an amazing documentary because it's so comprehensive. Like it tells you absolutely everything in unbiased detail.
Very involved.
Yeah, this documentary is insane.
Yeah, that's baffling.
Like there's just so much, again, all like the stuff that just sets up his character and how he got to how he is, you know, because there's even stuff where you can't feel bad for him. But then there's some times where you're almost like, oh my god, I can't believe they did this to him. And then he just does something else. You're like, oh, forget about it.
Yeah. Around the time he maced a GameStop employee when they tried to stop him from like tearing down the Sonic Boom display.
That's years ahead. Like right now, it's documentaries on it's on part 12 and it's still in 2009. You know?
Ooh. Okay.
There's so much that happens. There's so much that's watch it because it's really good. Like I thought it'd just be one of those stupid. I hate those YouTube videos where people are like, the history, rise and fall of this YouTuber, and it's like just a 12-minute video. You know, I hate those videos because they're shit. But this one gets right into detail, and because it's better than any documentary you can find on Netflix. I'm serious. It's better than any documentary series on Netflix. without a doubt, because it's such an
Matt,
engaging
as someone
story.
who's watched every documentary series on Netflix, please watch this and confirm.
Yeah, well, because it's just so good. Like his story, like it's such an internet age story, like the horrors of the internet age and the wrong people using the internet. You know, it's like this is
I
something that should
remember-
have never happened.
There was a bunch of old like Sleepy Cabin episodes where it was like Newgrounds animators,
Yeah.
and there were people talking about how they were involved with Chris Chan and how that kind
Oh.
of got them popular
Well,
just by fucking with this poor guy, and whether or not they felt guilty and how
Oh.
that's carried through their lives, and it's weird.
you see, the thing with Chris Chan, it's weird because he brought it all on himself.
Yeah.
He opened himself up for all of this and jumped at every bad opportunity to do things, you know?
But like he's not 100% well.
Well, obviously. But
And
again,
it's
like,
yeah.
that's what this documentary is really good though, because you feel like you get a better understanding of his character, you know? Like it was surprisingly good. I didn't actually, because again, all these videos YouTubers make on YouTubers and stuff, they all suck. They're all just like the same shit, and it's never interesting, you know?
I feel like we are 10 to 20, 30 years away from a Chris Chan biopic
You
feature
know what?
film.
Well, Chris Chan is probably the most interesting character of the entire internet age, because there's so much lore, you know?
Yeah.
And he's something that could only happen in this era, you know?
Like if they made a Mark Zuckerberg movie,
Oh,
where's the
God.
story of Sonichu?
where's the story? It would make, because again, it's such a, like, it's the same thing. Like, where's the you done goofed dad and daughter? You know, they didn't do anything after that.
Like I think I remember hearing that like she got out of that home and like he was some abusive guy or something like
Oh,
that.
That's not
But yeah,
surprising.
the old idols of the internet pretty much faded away, except Chris
Yeah.
Chan is still around.
And it's weird when you watch this documentary, and then you could still see that this guy's still in the same place and he's still doing things, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff. But again, it just makes you think of how crazy this whole era is, you know? And it's like, well, we have to like dial back for future generations. Is this an experiment, and have we failed? You know?
Because people talk about the internet being shitty and terrible today, but ooh, brother,
Oh,
it's not.
well, yeah, it's a lot
It's
different.
gotten more polished, but it's still just as chaotic as ever.
Yeah, definitely. And again, it's just one of those things that something like this just shows you, like, how could we understand this whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's so puzzling, but that's just how it goes. Anyways, besides that, I didn't really do anything else remarkable. You know, I decided that Cantila's dead. It has to be Barry Goldman. It can only be Barry Goldman. Because, you know, I was like, I'll change my name. Yeah, whatever. And then I was like, how can I do this? How could I not be Barry Goldman? You know? Like it just can't be any other name. Just can't.
So are you going to change? Are you just going to get a new Twitter that has the handle Barry Goldman, or are you just changing Cantilla's title to Barry Goldman at Cantilla?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it as it is on my Twitter page, and I just changed the SoundCloud one. So now Cantilla Bay is Barry Goldman EP instead.
Okay, it was a phase.
Well, I thought it'd be, because, you know, I feel like this happens when you make enough. You're like, okay, I want to restart, and I'll make albums under this name now, and it'll feel fresh. But then I was just like, I can't. I got to keep the Barry Goldman legacy going. You know?
I mean, we had a time as the artist formerly known as Barry Goldman.
Yeah, but I feel like
Next, there'll be that weird like P-looking symbol.
The P. Oh God, yeah, and it'll be, hey guys, I'm unpronounceable symbol. Yeah. Well, oh God. Well, I'm so disappointed that the idol formerly known as Lady Baby broke up, and then the one girl reformed the group, and now they're just called Lady Baby again. But it doesn't have Ladybeard.
That's a different group.
Well,
I mean, he's Deadlift Lolita now, but
yeah, but it was so clever how they were called the idol formerly known as Lady Baby, but then they broke up. It was sad. But I didn't cry. But yeah, anyways, I don't have anything else to say. That's it. I guess we'll go into the news, in which I'll do the theme. There's something in my head every day. It's the news. All right, so I guess before E3, we'll do our typical where we talk about the animation news of what's going on. There's nothing exciting, so I'll just go through it. Do you guys like Pizza Hut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys like lollies with machine guns?
How are these connected? But sure.
If you guys, you could get your own Peach-chan and Gungil Online and X Pizza Hut collaboration. Pizza Hut in Japan, they're giving away airsoft copies of Peach-chan, the gun, the freaking pink, whatever that gun is.
The P90?
Yeah, that's in Call of Duty. This is so stupid. It's a freaking pink P90 that's called Peach-on. And Pizza Hut is doing a giveaway if you can get it.
Okay, I'm really close to watching Gun Gale Online just because
so
of the pink
stupid.
P90 being a character.
Oh, it's so stupid. Like, it's so just ridiculous. The whole
Like,
character.
that's the gun that just is shorthand for this is supposed to be in the modern day, but slightly futuristic. Like, it's what they used in all the Stargate episodes. And
Oh, I guess so. Eh? I only know it from the Modern Warfare games, but you know how it is.
yeah,
But it's pretty exciting. You also get a plasma grenade that's a water bottle.
that's kind of fun.
So if you there you go. You got your. If only they had this giveaway here. Like, what's Pizza Hut doing over here? They have $5, $5, and nothing else.
Man, Pizza Hut shows up in so many Japanese games that is then nerfed into something generic here.
Yeah, that's right, eh?
Like, there's a Pizza Hut truck in the second Phantasy Star Portable that is just gone from America.
Oh, so they didn't want to have the crossover here.
And same with, I think, Metal Gear, not Portable Ops, Peace Walker has a whole bunch of tortilla chips that are really Doritos.
Oh.
Or citrus beverage that is, I know it's Mountain Dew.
A citrus beverage.
Yeah, I remember that. Of course, we'll already have Code Geass with their crazy fucking pizza flavors.
Yeah. What?
Wasn't there, like, I think some burger restaurant had a bunch of multicolored buns from Madoka Magica?
You mean SpongeBob when he had the episode where he had the pretty patties?
Yes, but Japan, but real.
There's actually real life pretty patties.
Yes.
Oh god.
I still want to try whatever the burger is in Japan that uses the squid ink in the bun and just turns your mouth and hands black.
Oh. Yes. I really don't want to try fast food burgers anymore, but I'll have that one.
All right.
But yeah, that's the P90. Get the pink P90 from Pizza Hut. What do you want on your side? You want some wings? You want the friggin' P90 in your face. Next news story. Production IMS goes bankrupt. They've made such great series as Date Alive. That's not a great series. Gotta Be the Twin Tail. That's not a great series. High School Fleet. That is a great series. It actually is.
You got one.
Now they're bankrupt. I don't care. Wait, they were gonna make a High School Fleet movie, and now the future's uncertain. That's actually kind of sad because High School Fleet was a really good series. But actually, the series was good because it was self-contained in season 1, where they completed a whole entire story. So I thought they did.
Was there a season 2?
No, but like there only needs to be one, so I'm not bothered about that. And actually, they're pretty. Like, Date Alive 2 was like a really shitty production. Like, it looked terrible. It had the worst band scene I've ever seen. That was a stupid sentence. Where like all the girls are just trying to be in a band, but they don't want to animate it, so there's just still frames of like, here's my guitar pose, look at me on the drums. you know, it's not good. But yeah, freaking rip. I guess I don't really know. Oh, this is exciting news. The Love Live Sunshine movie Over the Rainbow is coming out January 4th.
Is that getting a Western release at
yeah,
all?
and of course you'll probably be able to see it, and they'll probably bring it to freaking Barrie. Stupid Barrie, stupid Southern Ontario. They're gonna get it.
Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Nair drove like 4 hours to see the last whatever what it was that only showed up in like Omaha or something like that.
Yes,
well, yeah,
it was the Fate, the route nobody likes. Not Carnival Phantasm. That was the weird spin-off series with a bunch of short videos that was skits. God damn, I don't know. There's too much Fate stuff.
Too much Fate stuff. Yeah, okay, I'll just drive 4 hours. I'll go see it in Dryden. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna get it. But
And Omaha's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's not that bad. It was a fun car trip.
There you go.
And I felt kind of bad because while I was about halfway up there, you called and said, "Can I have a ride home because my car broke down?"
That's good timing. But yeah, something like this, it'll totally get a release here, and then it won't be here. It never is. But I just Love Live Sunshine is so cheesy. Like it's even like it's like if Love Live 1 is like the freaking cheese stick, where like cheese sticks aren't the most cheesy thing. They're still made of cheese, but you gotta like they're not like melty and stuff like that. Love Live Sunshine, it's like a freaking full on nacho feast. Like you get like the strings going everywhere. You know what I mean? No, you don't.
It's like they're not even trying to hide the cheese at that point.
Oh, there was the terrible scene where they were like all driving around, and then all of a sudden they just pulled like a grease where they're just like flying in the van, and I was just like, this is horrific. I was like, what the fuck?
It's horrific, and you're pissed you can't see the movie.
Like I of course I like the characters a lot. I love Yoshiko and Daya, and I like the Love Live franchise. But it's weird because I like Love Live, but not necessarily for everything related to it. Like, a lot of the songs suck, and a lot of them are
true.
There's good shit. The Exalia songs, like Galaxy Hide and Seek, I freaking love that song. But all the main Aqua songs suck because they're all just like boring idol songs,
Yeah.
And I like idols and stuff when they do something interesting, like Bish. And Bish, like BIS and BISH.
No, there's some really good Muse songs.
There are, but like Aqua's, they don't have good songs like that. Like I can't think of one Aqua song that's even like anywhere near as good as like I don't know No Brand Girls or anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's no Cutie Panther. I'll tell you that.
It's no Cutie Panther. I'm not gonna start singing it, but if I could.
Watashi.
Exactly. That is a good song though. But yeah, I just like that it's called Over the Rainbow. It's gonna be so cheesy. Like Love Live Sunshine had like some good moments in season 1. Like I like the series still. There's something I still like about Love Live, even though I know it's like the cheesiest shit ever. It just there's a certain quality where it's not like K-On! Where it's actually just like fucking really good. Instead, it's just like, I don't know, man. Oh, speaking of K-On!, K-On!'s returning with a new series called K-On! Shuffle in manga format that has new characters. It's the protagonist plays the drums, I guess, and there's other characters that look really boring. I don't. Well, the K-On! Manga isn't even good anyway. Like I read. They had a story after the third years graduate, so it's Azusa has to like keep up like a new club. The manga's not even good. Like the show is good because of Kyoto Animation and the director and everything related to it. The manga is just okay, But new series like okay. Why even make it if it has new characters though?
Yeah.
Like, I guess the point is that it's just like they're just making a band. Maybe it's in the same high school and it still has like Sawako in it or something like that. But
what I thought was kind of weird is, K-On! Has another series that has nothing to do with like the first girls. I really thought Love Live Sunshine was gonna be the new class at the same school, and not just some other people who had heard of Muse once.
See, but that's what I like about Love Live Sunshine, because it was a different setting. It was the country setting where it's like, okay, now they're out here. They're not in Tokyo. They're in this freaking random town. And it shows how the inspiration carries on. I thought that was actually kind of an interesting element in the story.
Yeah.
They didn't pull it off as well as they could have, but it was still like, how does that inspiration carry on to other people? They were basically like the birds up in there. But yeah, I don't know. K-On! Shuffle, I don't really care. What else is there? There's a picture for Dropkick on My Devil. The girl is a chainsaw, and it looks like they're gonna fight each other. Actually, I'm still really looking forward to this series. I think it'll actually be pretty fun.
Okay.
It has a monster girl who doesn't wear a shirt, but she has really long hair.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll be entertaining. Other than that, there's nothing. There's no news. I was pretending there was news. There's no news.
There's games news.
Okay. Oh, is there?
Yeah, we kind of mentioned about that whole E3 thing.
Oh God, how do we where do we get started with this?
Eclectic elephant.
Do you go down the list by presentation?
Oh, I don't know. So E3, the Electronic Elephants Assembly.
You couldn't think of the third E?
Assembly. Assembly. It's like an assembly in a gym, but it's online.
It's the Canadian spelling. I'll give it a pass.
Assembly, eh? But no, I don't know. Where do we start? We start with freaking Microsoft. They're making freaking another Halo. Who even cares about Halo at this point? Like, I mean, I love the Halos.
Hoping that someone does.
I love the Halos, but I think Halo 5 killed it for so many people. Like, when they got rid of split screen, then they basically got rid of Master Chief in the campaign. Like, how are they gonna redeem themselves this time?
They're not. Every 343 has not made a good Halo game.
Halo 4 had a good campaign, though.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
it was
it did.
Fucking hallway.
They even managed to fuck up the Master Chief collection.
Wait, how'd they mess that up?
That is apparently a buggy piece of crap.
Oh, yeah, that's surprising.
To the point where people are confused why they're making a new Halo game when they promised they would fix the collection of old Halo games.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Like,
I played Anniversary and it was fine, but like mostly it was so I could play Halo 1 on my Xbox 360.
Well, when I played Anniversary for the achievements, I pretty much played it on the original graphics mode the whole time. Because I like the look more.
It is a better look. I don't know, man.
Well, they totally destroyed the first Flood level in the new graphics because it's too light. It's too, it's not gritty enough.
It wasn't exactly dark the first time.
Well, it was a little different, but minorly. But yeah, I don't know. Like, again, I don't know. Like, I guess it's a whole new engine that they're doing Halo Infinite in. But Halo's done. Like, let it die. Like, it had its time.
What I think is fun is that Battletoads is coming back.
Battletoads!
I'm never gonna buy an X-Bone, but that's gotta be cool news for Battletoads fans. Wait, I know they're around.
It's only on the Xbox One?
And PC, because, Microsoft.
Oh, okay.
But I'm probably never gonna buy it.
No, but I mean, that's novel.
I don't think most will.
This was a very good E3 year. Looking at things, I can go, I don't care about that. But the guys who do care about that are having a great time.
Well, I mean,
I'm having a much better E3 than I did last year because there's a lot of games in here that I'm actually interested in, as opposed to last year where nothing happened.
good news about this year, and it's also kind of a bummer news, is everything that was announced is coming out within the next like 8 to 10 months, which is a pretty good sign that this console generation is coming to a close and they're going to do new announcements next year.
Oh yeah.
But Devil May Cry 5, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's happening.
The Devil May Cry.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, is it going to be at all related to the last one they put out that was like a reboot thing, or is it just straight off the old one?
Super not. This is I think this has happened once before with the Prince of Persia series, where they had the trilogy and then they did Pop Zero or Prince of Persia 2008, and then went back to the old series when the Sands of Time had a movie come out, and they did that other Sands of Time series game, just ignoring the other series that they'd made.
No. Wait, I actually played a little bit of the game because it was on PlayStation Plus. Wasn't it like was he like someone's son or something, and he was like all edgy and stuff?
Yeah, that was made by a different crew.
Oh.
And it did not do well.
Yeah.
And it is kind of infamous for existing. Like, the definitive edition fixed a lot of its problems. One of the big ones was they removed Virgil's fedora. But
I like how that's a new fix.
Bug removed.
Yeah.
Dumb hat.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That is a very edgy game, but not like the cheeky, fun version of 1, 2, and 3, which I've played 1 and I've played 3, but I have a weird relationship with that series where when the PS2 stock was getting liquidated at GameStop, I bought what I thought was the second game, but it was only disc 2.
No.
And it was like the weird side story of the girl's quest, whose name I forget, because 2 is not a very good game.
No.
I was just going, the fuck is this? What's going on? Who are you people?
Sounds like a good time.
It was.
The Devil May Cry for the 5th time as well. Speaking of 5, oh god, guys, don't you really care about Gears of War? What is it, 2008?
I want that Funko Pop Gears of War.
Is this 2008? Does anyone really give a shit about Gears of War? Like, did anyone ever really care about Gears of War? Like,
no, this is the real problem with the Microsoft, is that they keep remaking the same games that everyone got tired of 10 years ago.
Well, I guess it's because like when you think of Microsoft, what are their 2 big titles, Halo and Gears of War? You know?
Exactly.
Well, I think you're forgetting Blanks the Time Sweeper.
Oh, sorry, I must be forgetting Crackdown as well.
I mean, the Crackdown team has. Crackdown 3 got announced like 8 years ago, and it still hasn't shown up.
Oh, what do you know? Oh boy. But yeah, like I don't know, it's kind of silly, that kind of stuff. Like, is anyone really like, oh, Gears 5 can't wait? Did anyone even like Gears 4? I don't know.
Those are some of the okayest games you can find.
Well, yeah, even what I played of, I guess the original appeal of Gears is that it's really violent and it's also in third person, so I guess it makes it a little more interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
That was the first big like cover-based shooter where you just hop.
It had cover too. Yeah, that's
right. Yeah, and everything was brown.
Yeah, that's right. It had a really bad color.
And everyone was huge.
It was that era.
It had a chainsaw gun, though.
That was cool. John DiMaggio earned his paychecks for those games.
Oh god, yeah, exciting. And oh god, what else was there? Oh yeah, that new Fallout game. I really totally care about the Fallout franchise and don't not give a shit about it.
I mean, a lot of people really do care about it, and I've heard a lot of mixed reactions to it. And I don't know, man. I like me a Fallout, but I don't know.
I think what might kill this game in the long run is how it's always online, which makes me think they're going to allow mods, but only the paid ones through their, creators community or whatever.
Maybe. I've heard it reported you can play it offline if you want to.
Okay.
I'd imagine like they probably were like, "Oh, he's online," and then everyone was like, "Excuse me," and they're like, "Never mind."
I've heard you can play it completely single player if you want to. What I think will kill it is that you can just nuke whatever you want to.
Yeah. I know my wife is really pumped for it.
It seems interesting. I just want to see how it plays out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm excited for kind of got the Fallout line. I am excited for New Vegas 2, also known as what the fuck Hideo Kojima's been up to.
What has
New Vegas?
Oh, Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Is basically you're a courier running through the wasteland.
I'm not a messenger boy, all right? I'm a delivery boy.
So that I mean, I still don't know what the fuck's going on, but I am interested in whatever he has to come up with.
I think I've hit my peak where watching those trailers turns from "What the fuck is this?" to "What the fuck is this?" It's no longer curiosity, but just frustration.
There was at least an amount of like sort of gameplay going on.
Kind of just wandering while carrying stuff.
It reminded me a lot of like what was the one where you're a dude in like a red cape running around?
Superman?
No.
Hyper Light Drifter?
No, you were like in a desert.
Shinobi?
No.
Journey.
Journey. Yes, Journey. So I don't know. We'll see. I still want to know more about it.
I think it's kind of funny that Cloud being in Smash Brothers again meant there was more Final Fantasy VII in Nintendo's presentation than the Square Enix one.
Oh yeah, how's that going? Is that coming along?
What did Square Enix announce?
The release date for Kingdom Hearts 3. So it being 2019, everyone kind of just went, yeah. Saw that coming.
Yeah, but is it actually going to come out though?
Maybe.
Who knows? There was another trailer. We got that much. I mean,
2 new trailers.
Were there 2?
There was a Frozen one at the Microsoft conference, and Sony has the Pirates of the Caribbean again.
Oh, that's the one I saw, which was kind of scary looking. How it looks like the movies now.
Well, it's not as bad as the PS2 Pirates of the Caribbean level.
I remember seeing that. I'm just a little afraid to see Donald Duck rendered in real life Pirates of the Caribbean fashion.
Oh God.
I do think it's cool they have like different shaders and everything per level.
Yeah, that's neat.
Like Tangled just straight up looks like Tangled.
Yeah, I mean, you think it should. It's not too far off to begin with, I guess. But
that game looks very pretty.
It does. I have to give it that.
And Aqua being evil is super cool.
Sure.
He was in Birth by Sleep.
He or she?
She.
Okay. Aqua, who knows? I mean, you do. I don't. It doesn't tell me.
Who knows?
Unfortunately, for the PlayStation 4, there is a here's the whole fucking series on 3 discs special edition.
I've seen that, and I am a little curious.
Only $229 if you want to get the bundle with the action figures.
Maybe no. Maybe just the games. If I ever have a couple years to spend playing through all of them. I can't imagine it would take that long.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't super long back in the day, were they?
The first 2 numbered games would take you a while. Like, that's probably a good 50 hours overall. But it's weird because, like, the DS games were turned into just the cinematics because I guess it was too hard to rework. Is it 365 over 2 days?
Sure. Whatever the hell they named those things eventually.
356 over 2 days. Right. It's weird because, there wasn't any Final Fantasy VII Remake. Nintendo didn't show anything else for Metroid Prime 4. There's a lot of games that people were kind of expecting that weren't there, but I don't know.
Oh, guys, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that Smash game.
I think we all were.
Yeah.
One
Ridley
game
is
I
too
was
big for Smash. Not anymore.
Not anymore. One game I was definitely not expecting, but did show up fucking anyways, was Cyberpunk 2077, which has only been getting teased since 2012.
Oh, that was pretty much just like a normal trailer. There's no like gameplay or anything in it, right?
No,
Right.
but it's the kind of assumption is it's made by CD Projekt Red, who made The Witcher. So it's probably going to be kind of Witcher-esque RPG set in the Cyberpunk 2077 / Cyberpunk 2020 world, which was originally a role-playing game, much like The Witcher was a series of novels.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. I mean, it looks like cool, but how would you know if there's no gameplay?
I mean,
Right.
it's still early, but that's one I'm keeping an eye on because I have been kind of hoping this game would come out for a long time now.
There you go.
I didn't expect that we would get Neo 2, Ghosts of Tsushima, and Sekiro.
Shadows Die Twice. Yeah, I was really fucking confused because I saw the trailer for Shadows Die Twice, and then I saw the trailer for Tsushima, and I'm like, did they release 2 trailers for the same game? But I am looking forward to Neo 2 because I really enjoyed Neo 1, and I assume it's gonna be a bit more of the same. And I do want to check out Sekiro because he's got like a cool
grapple hand thing.
Yeah, like a spring-loaded arm with all a bunch of shit that pops out of it. So that looks neat.
Gadget.
It looks like this sort of more, not as fast as Bloodborne style, but a lot quicker than like a Dark Souls and a very fluid looking. So that's interesting, and the grapple arm looks really cool.
Yeah. I'm excited for From Software making another not Dark Souls game.
Well, I'm excited because they always do best on their new IPs. Right?
Agreed.
So I'm excited. Like all the best ones or the first games in the series, essentially.
I'm kind of nervous because Nintendo had another big push for Octopath Traveler, and they still haven't changed the name when they said they would, and I'm worried they're going to stick with Octopath Traveler.
Well, you don't like Octopath?
It's silly.
I mean, they did give us the Wii.
Not Squeenix, though.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We did get Bravely Default Flying Fairy from the same team, so who the fuck knows?
I don't know. I kind of like this Octopath Traveler. It's so stupid that it's like funny.
That's the other thing. It's growing on me.
Right? Like
and
the more
what
you
if the
see
new game isn't as quaint as Octopath Traveler?
Well, and again, even like Bravely Default, that's a stupid title.
Yeah.
It's a really stupid title. But it's not as Octopath Traveler. That's a freaking cool title.
I don't know. There was a weird presentation I didn't catch all of in the Square Enix one, where it cut between live action footage of actors and in-game cutscene because I guess they just hadn't finished it yet.
Oh, the Quiet Man?
A Quiet Man, which is not the John Wayne romantic comedy about a boxer returning to his childhood home in Ireland. Although I would play that as a Square Enix RPG.
That'd be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I saw that trailer. I didn't have any idea what the fuck was going on. Very confused.
It's kind of weird because another game that didn't show up was the Eidos Avengers game that they announced a while back that I would have thought we'd seen something. Like the Square Enix conference was scheduled to be an hour and then just stopped at like the 24-minute mark.
Yeah.
Or then the PlayStation conference, which started with a guy playing a banjo, and then it led into the Last of Us 2 trailer. Then it was a pause for people to move to the next room in the conference center, where there was a guy playing the flute for like 5 minutes, and then it was Ghosts of Tsushima, And then they just did a whole bunch of trailers in that same room.
I mean,
Ridge Racer.
Nope.
Ridge Racer. I mean, I guess in the first Last of Us 2 trailer, she is playing a banjo, and I guess there's probably a lot of pan flute going on in Ghost of Tsushima.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of we're building atmosphere and we go room to room and it's a whole journey, but they did that 2 times and then went, okay, now here's the trailers.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Although they did precede every trailer with another like mini clip of Dream, which I'm really interested in.
Yeah.
That's the Little Big Planet crew's new just game maker. I kind of want to wait about a month and then see what people make with that.
Yeah, it could be interesting. I guess I know they also, what was it called? The new Platinum Games game.
Yeah, they're getting sponsored by Square Enix because Nier Automata made them a shit ton of money they didn't expect.
Yeah.
So, what is it, like Babylon Falling or something?
Here it is, Babylon's Fall.
That could be fun.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to go on. It's mostly a lot of still images and like artwork, I guess, that looks very medieval and stuff. Which, I mean, I could go for a medieval themed Platinum game.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering what Yoko
they're also
Taro's
showing dates that are like CE 5500 or something like that. So like actually far in the future. So
that may be a Yoko Taro game. Maybe.
I guess
I don't
it's
know.
almost like half medieval, half technology from the looks of these things.
There's I'm trying to remember the new mech game coming out for Switch that's just made by all the Armored Core team that couldn't make new Armored Core games because From Software is now the Souls Factory. So they just made their own company. There's that weird space dogfighting simulator that has Star Fox in it on the Switch.
What?
Oh, it's like Star something. Starlink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Battle for Atlas.
There's that. Elder Scrolls 6 is coming eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we all kind of knew it would.
Well, the problem is that Elder Scrolls Online is still making a shit ton of money, even though I've never really heard anyone outside of your brother talk about it.
I mean, some of the channels I follow talk about it, and everyone I've like heard reference it say it's fine, it's good, and people like it.
I've never heard anyone talk about it either. It sounds like some kind of urban legend.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I've heard it plays fine, so
my wife has come really close to buying the super big pack and getting into that a couple times now. But I don't know. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is still going strong, and they're still making those games. So I guess there's a business model for you can still make the single player Elder Scrolls while doing the online at the same time.
Sure.
Also, they're doing that sci-fi project that's also years away.
Oh yeah, God, what was that called?
Star something? There was a lot of those this year.
Yeah, it's not Stars, not Star Control. But I mean, I'm always up for a new Bethesda IP.
Mm-hmm.
And
because they're still
go ahead.
I mean, they've got the new Doom coming out, and they've got another Wolfenstein mini game coming out.
Is it okay? When you say a mini game, I didn't pay too much attention to those two because I didn't play either the first ones.
Like, remember how they did the New Order, and that was followed up by the Young Blood? Or no, it was the Old Blood. The new standalone game that's tiny is Young Blood.
Okay, I thought the Old Blood was just DLC.
No, it's its own tiny game.
Huh, interesting.
I think it's like 6 hours long.
Does it come out at full price?
No, it was like, I want to say like $20 or $30 when it came out.
Oh, that's not bad then. That's pretty reasonable.
I'd like to see more of those coming out from everyone, really. Again, make shorter games, please. I'm still trying to do Yakuza 0, and you're already announcing the Fist of the North Star Yakuza game. That's coming to
Yeah.
English.
They just keep making Yakuza games. I can't keep up with them.
Why did I buy Yakuza 6? I know I'm not actually gonna play. Why did I buy it?
Go buy Yakuza 0 and play that game.
But I already bought 6.
It's a good starting point.
But I already bought
6 is
6.
new. 6 has 6 games coming before it, and maybe they'll acknowledge the zombie spinoff, but
Yeah, I was playing the game. I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but I guess they'll figure it out.
6 is not a good starting point.
I was like, okay, it looks like a lot has happened in this guy's life, and now there's some bad stuff that's going on again. All right, now he's fighting some people. Now he's looking for some girl. Okay. Now there's an orphanage. All right.
That's Yakuza.
I can send you the movie of the first game. It's pretty fun.
I don't know. Yeah, God, this is a good example of just like games that I just can't get into, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm playing it, I'm like, this is good, but I just can't get into this at all, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
But because the only thing, again, the V3, obviously, you know, you got the Smash Ultimate, and you know I like the Smash games. Again, all the characters, I only want to play as Lucina. It's the only character I care about in Smash. Shout out to all 2 Lucina mains. High five. But,
yeah. Not me, but like I'm sharing the enthusiasm on their behalf.
you know, people are always like, why don't you play as Marth? And I'm like, is Marth Lucina? And yeah, I don't care. But yeah, I guess they're putting all the characters together. That's not as exciting as if they announced new characters, really. You know?
Yeah,
Maybe-
I mean it's good to see Snake is back.
Yeah.
I mean, Ice Climbers are no longer killing the 3DS, so they're back.
Oh yeah, that's right, Ice Climbers. Yeah, I don't know.
And
There's gameplay of it, and you're like, wow, this looks like the other Smash game.
I mean, you
Yeah.
would hope that Smash wouldn't completely reinvent itself in the
Yeah, exactly.
5th entry.
I'm really hoping there's a lot more single player content in this game.
Yeah, because
after
I liked the Subspace Emissary, whatever. I liked that in Brawl. I thought that was like a cool feature.
that and like the library and all the
Yeah.
other mini games, and there was a lot of stuff.
I really like Brawl because they had so much content on the game.
Mhm.
There's all that, and I really like to play the one mini game where you just see how many of the robot things you can kill before they kill you.
There was that, or like, hey, do you want to play 5 minutes of Ice Climbers? We just threw that game in here.
Oh yeah, that was the worst because it would just tease you like, hey, here's your time trial of this game. You can buy it on the store.
That was a little scuzzy, but
It was still
Interesting.
Cool. It was cool that it was there. It just was like, wow, look how much is on this disc. You know. Because again, Brawl would be the thing that would sell me on the Switch, but I don't want to buy a Switch. It's too much. I don't need one.
I have still not opened we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of that time I bought a Switch and then didn't open it.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You,
I own a Switch.
but you haven't opened it.
Correct.
You have it sealed in box,
Correct.
and you have not opened it.
Also correct.
You have not-
My,
What do you-
my wife bought me Mario Odyssey for Christmas. I've also not opened that.
What are you waiting for exactly?
To finish the other 2 consoles worth of libraries in games that I've bought.
That would
or
drive me
a
crazy.
plane trip where I can bring my new portable system.
If I had a system in the box, that would drive me insane. I'd have to take it out and at least put it somewhere.
Remember how long I had my PS4 in a box and didn't pull it out?
No, but that would just drive me insane. I can't leave stuff in the box, you know?
I mean, yes, it is a concern that it's going to have like 5 or 10 bajillion dead pixels in it, and I can't return it.
Well, there you go.
But, I mean, one of the big reasons I got it was, oh man, now I can play the new Zelda game. But wait a minute, it's also a Wii U game, and I have that. So I played it on the Wii U.
That's the simple way of putting it. Freaking, I shouldn't be disappointed. I wasn't disappointed, but again, when I played the Mario game, I was like, now I can beat the 2 Wii U games I have. So, you know, playing Tropical Freeze and, you know, just having a time. And I was like, I'm going to get Sonic Lost World just for a laugh. Maybe it'll be fun. And then there's a separate button that makes you run fast. So I was like, What the fuck?
Huh.
Like, how does that
Interesting.
make sense in a Sonic game where you walk slow with the stick and you need to press down one of the triggers to run? That is stupid. That doesn't make sense. And
There
you
should
can't.
never be an option for go less fast in a
No,
Sonic
the whole
game.
point of a Sonic game is that you run fast and there's momentum. All you need to do is just have it be cool, have a cool course. All I want to do in a Sonic game is just run really fast and jump.
I mean,
So you're
honestly,
probably not going to buy the new Sonic racing game where they're driving cars.
Are they making another? Is it going to be like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing?
It's not
Transformed
even
again?
that. That was great. You could play as the main character from Yakuza inside of a booth that's just Outrun.
Wait, are they actually making another Sonic Racer?
Yeah, it's Sonic Team Racing.
Are you kidding me? They already did Crash Team Racing.
It's Sonic Racing. It teams.
I wait. What the hell? This is why are they making this?
I don't know.
Why are they making this? Why? What the? Why do they all have cars that? What?
Yeah,
Why
I
are
know.
they making this? Who asked for this?
nobody's asked for a Sonic game since 1995.
Hey,
That is not true.
Sonic Generations was a good game.
Sonic Mania is supposed to be really good.
It's just.
Oh, it's
just
good,
a
but
fan
nobody
game.
actually asked for it.
It's just a fan game. Well, I'm pretty sure there are some people that have asked for these games.
Oh, there's an awful lot of Sonic fans. They're just patient and disappointed at this point.
Hey, Sonic Heroes was. It had a good theme song and it had good music in it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Each new Sonic game is a new possibility for Crush 40 to come back with a new single.
What goes up must come down. Yeah, my feet don't touch the ground. Come on, I love that song. But,
Oh boy.
yeah, why are they making another Sonic racing game? Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
But yes, okay.
Mario Tennis, that's coming back.
Oh, one of my friends is like exceptionally hyped for that. He's like, yeah,
Oh.
Mario Tennis, I'm gonna play it all day. I'm like,
I will only accept it if they still have crotch chopping Waluigi.
what? Is there a move where he freaking crushes balls?
No,
That's like his
the first
victory
Mario Tennis
dance.
is when Waluigi showed up because Wario needed a partner. That's
Yeah.
what invented Waluigi.
Oh, okay.
And when he wins, he crotch chops.
Oh, like he puts his hands out and does like a whoop whoop.
Mhm.
Yeah, that kind of thing. That's him. That. Why did he decide that was appropriate? I don't know, but that's what he does.
Oh God.
Oh, right. I'm looking through the list, and I totally forgot that Devolver Digital had their conference where they announced Loot Box Coin, which is a weird gimmick thing. But also, Metal Wolf Chaos is getting its American release. Hashtag Mech America Great Again.
Hey.
Oh, that's not going to age like milk.
Oh, I like it.
You like milk?
I do like Milk, but I also like Metal Wolf Chaos and all of its hokey, you're the president inside of a mech, and the vice president
what?
is evil.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What the hell?
Yes,
is
I
this?
am.
I've never heard of this before.
It was only Japanese and only for Xbox, so nobody has ever played it. And then
Wait, so you get
there
to...
was another Best Friends playthrough,
Oh my God! Can I
and
play as...
apparently that is what got enough interest that Devolver Digital just bought the rights, and now we're getting Metal Wolf Chaos coming back.
Can I
I
play?
mean-
Can I please play as Reagan in a mech? Please.
That's surprisingly not the only recent game, a Japanese RPG kind of game that came out where you play as the president of the United States.
But can I pick?
Oh,
can I pick?
Because
which
Nino
president-
Kuni 2 also had you playing as president of the United States for a little while.
True. Also, we're getting the Tales of Vesperia Complete Edition coming back, which I'm excited for.
That should
That-
be cool.
That was one of the good games in the Tales series that came out on 360 first and then got a PS3 release with a bunch more content, but that never came to the West. And now they're bringing that game over. So that'll be nice.
Okay, but this Metal Wolf Chaos game looks freaking cool.
It is.
I want to freaking play this game today.
there's a lot of really hokey English because it's all in English.
Oh, that's amazing.
But they didn't bring it here. And so you just have very poorly acted out cutscenes, which is part of the appeal.
Oh my god, this is incredible. I need to play this game.
Mr. President, believe in your own justice.
Oh god, can I please is there President DLC?
I mean, there's no DLC, that's the main game.
Oh.
No, you can't play as past presidents. Like you put a giant stovepipe hat on top of the mech, and that's okay. That would actually be really fun,
wouldn't it?
The stovepipe is also a mortar.
Yeah, like
420 millimeter shells.
Yeah, like each president has their own special power and like little like thing. It'd be pretty exciting.
Grover Cleveland just has an area of effect ground pound, dropping the tub on you.
That wasn't Grover Cleveland. What? Wasn't that was Taft with the bathtub?
Oh yeah.
I think Grover Cleveland was probably also fat.
He was also fat,
but
what about
the
Hoover?
Fat fun. Which one?
What about Hoover?
William Harrison has a self-destruct button, and it has to be used within the first 30 seconds of the match.
The buck stops at Hoover. None of your opponents make any money. If you're Marvin Buren, you can just destroy the economy and send the world into chaos.
What about Ford?
Nobody cares about Ford.
Freaking rip.
Honestly, Teddy Roosevelt mech simulator game. It is a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Teddy Roosevelt OP, please note.
Here come the Rough Riders, and it's just Gundams with hats.
Wait,
on giant Gundam horses.
Has there ever been
San Juan Hill is a space station?
Has there ever been a president who's had the same last name as another president, but they're not in the same family?
I mean, wait, the Roosevelts are
the
like
same family,
cousins.
They're not that distant. They're like one branch and another branch. They're like second cousins or something like that. No, I don't think so. Not by sheer
I was gonna
luck.
say
Adams are father-son.
Yeah.
When people say like a last name, like
same with the Bushes.
You just say like a last name of a president, people know who you're talking about. But I just thought like, what if there was like more?
Well, the nice thing is, at least with the Adams is, the second one didn't do that anything anyone remembers. If we can get away from American presidents for a while during the E3 episode, there's two more games I wanted to pick up. One is I didn't expect to be interested in it, but the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey looks interesting.
Why are they calling it Odyssey when there's the Mario game?
Because it's not about... What are you talking... It's set in ancient Greece is why.
I mean, Halo Infinite doesn't have anything to do with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Well, I'm just saying it seems like such a it's like I'm gonna make Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Infinite Warfare.
No, because it's set in ancient Greece, which is where we get the word Odyssey from in the first fucking place.
You throw a little hood with eyes on people, and they become an assassin.
Yeah.
God damn it, that would actually be really fun.
But the interesting thing about it is you aren't playing as an assassin. You aren't, because this takes place like 1,000 years before the assassins were formed in the last game, which was Origin. So you're just playing as a random Greek dude in the Peloponnesian Wars.
Am I playing as that anime snob?
What?
He's my favorite Greek.
Yeah, no. You're playing actually either two Greeks. You can play a man or a woman the entire game. And I think there's still going to be a little bit of that future, like, present day stuff, but again, there's not going to be any, like, assassins or Templars running around at this point, because they just don't exist yet. So you can just decide whether to fight for the Athenians or the Spartans.
I guess
as like, think of, like, a Spartan dude. Or a Spartan lady.
There you go.
So it seems really cool. Also, they're bringing back the boat stuff from, Black Flag, except it's an old trireme and you got a bunch of archers instead.
There's also boat combat in the new Kingdom Hearts, which is weird.
Like aside from the gummy ship?
Yes, the Pirates of the Caribbean level had a brief moment of Sora steering a boat, aiming cannons, taking fire. It looked a lot like Black Flag footage.
And Black Flag
Except
had a
Donald was
great
there.
battle system, which is why they're making Skull and Bones. But the other one I actually wanted to point out was what was it called? Sea of Solitude. Looks cool.
Oh yeah,
And
the
that
Sad
sort of-
Monster Girl game.
The Sad Monster Girl game. Looking at it, reminds me a lot of Rhyme on the surface. I don't think they were made by the same people
No,
necessarily.
Is
But
that the sequel to Sea of Thieves?
no, it's one of those like puzzly, cell shady art house kind of looking games. But you're playing like a sort of flooded world where like there's 10 feet of water everywhere you go in this like a city or whatever, and then like people who get like real lonely turn into literal monsters.
Yeah.
That are
It
all like
looks
feathery and black shit
very
coming out.
indie game, but in a
Yeah.
good way.
Yeah,
In a good way.
it looks like it could be very cool.
Trying to think if anything else popped out at me. Like Microsoft had a good conference this year, but none of the things were exclusive. So it was just, hey, here's games you can play on another system.
No.
Yeah, I
I mean,
guess Unravel 2
Not
is coming
Halo or
out
Gears
if
of
you
War,
like
but I
the
don't give a
first
shit
one.
about them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know.
What else is on the list? Yeah, more stuff.
Yep.
2019, 2019. The first few months are going to be very packed.
2019 Year of the Boat.
Year of the Boat.
You've got like Kingdom Hearts 3, Resident Evil 2 remake, and a bunch of other stuff all coming out at the same time. Not to mention Persona 3 and 5, the dancing games. So,
I mean, you're telling me you weren't super looking forward to the dancing games?
I'm looking forward to the soundtracks, which I've been listening to because they're already out in Japan. So, in a way, I already have all I want from those games.
Oh, hey, there are two presidents with the same last name, which I don't believe are related.
Oh.
There's William Henry Harrison and James Harrison.
There we go.
Benjamin Harrison, not James.
Cutting edge news on today's episode.
At
We
least-
gave you it all on this episode.
They'd have to be very distantly related because William Henry Harrison was still around when the wigs were a thing.
Oh. But yes,
Oh, right. He's the one who died a month in, which is why nobody cares.
freaking
Yeah, that's why I gave him the suicide bomb mechanic.
I thought there was a couple who did that. Didn't Taylor or Tyler do it?
Who was it who died in order to get Roosevelt in? Teddy.
Do. McKinley.
Okay, yeah. And then who is the president who served one term, got voted out, and then got voted back in again later? He could have some cool, like, second wind mechanic. He's got an ejection seat in his mech that, as long as you can make it back to, like, the starting point, you get a new one.
There it is.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
President Dark
maybe
Souls.
more than one. It was definitely around the turn of the century, though.
John Henry Dark Souls, American president.
Now that is a mighty title. Wait, that makes you remember. There, now I did it. Couldn't forget to do
Okay.
it.
Harmonica.
Yes. So, is there anything else to say about E3?
That it was kind of low-key, but pleasant this year.
Yeah, like no major disappointments or anything. You know, it kind of was.
I really liked the point in that PC conference where they were announcing a hospital sim but the doctors who came on stage, their microphone didn't work, so the presenter just walked over, grabbed the guy in a bear hug, and just said, "Talk into my shirt microphone." And they were just uncomfortably close the whole time, but played it off really cool.
Also, I gotta say, one trailer we didn't mention, but the trailer for Farming Simulator 19 looks great.
Oh god. Hell yeah. I want to be on the farm.
I'm really sad there's no new Ubisoft UbiArt engine game like the Rayman or Child of Light. And I don't know what the hell's going on with Beyond Good and Evil 2, but that's a weird step for that. I guess it's a series now because there's 2 games.
Is William Dafoe in it?
No, he's not.
What?
I mean, that was Beyond Two Souls that you're thinking of.
Wait, they're different?
Yeah.
Really?
Beyond Good and Evil was a weird, like, cartoony Zelda-type game where you played as a photographer lady. It was really fun.
I thought they were, like, the same thing.
Nope. One of them has a pig man with jet boots.
Yeah,
and the other one has Ellen Page.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit weird. I'm actually playing Beyond Two Souls right now because it was free, and I decided to download it.
Oh, boy.
Also, it was Grover Cleveland.
Best friends playthrough. But yeah, it's goofy.
Grover Cleveland.
Yep, 2 non-consecutive terms. Benjamin Harrison was in the middle.
There it is. But
Back to Henderson.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can tag in Harrison.
It all comes back to Grover Cleveland.
I know. Like, he's what a guy, that guy.
Great mustache. Just all over the place, that mustache.
All you need is a great mustache, my friends. You're not my friends. Well, you guys are, but I don't know about you guys listening.
Okay.
I mean, I like to think the listeners are our friends.
I don't know. I don't know them.
You could.
Yes, I guess that's it. That's it for the episode.
It is. We talked about video games. I hope you're okay with that. You probably are. We've done this more than once now.
We filled enough time, and on next episode we'll talk about other stuff. And then next episode we'll talk. Wait, hold on. Let me think. How many episodes until one? Oh, just 2 more episodes.
2 more episodes. It's 20 days. I've been counting down.
Holy shit.
This is your official countdown for the day. 20 days.
We're gonna sit here and do 2 more episodes, and then, oh my god, wait, yeah, frick, what the hell?
At some point, you're gonna have to accept the fact you're doing this.
Yeah, it's weird because I've been having these moments recently where I'm like, what? Like before, when you think about it, you're like, yeah, and now I'm just sitting around. I'm all of a sudden I'm just like, what?
It'll sink in eventually.
But that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying is the thing.
Well, until then, do we want to check back at the Mosby Hotel barbecue fundraiser?
Mosby Hotel barbecue. Easy Pete has almost served the fine steaks. I can't do the Mosby voice anymore.
Well, I'll do barbecue steaks. I'll do barbecue, whatever you want. You bring over here, I'll barbecue. Toilet shell barbecue. Whatever you mean, I'll barbecue. What about? I'll barbecue your sister if you goddamn want to. But we're not about barbecuing anything here down at Easy Barbecue.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm still Brian.
He's still himself, guys. Tune in next time for another exciting episode. Maybe Vacant will be here. He'll run laps in his funny socks. Wait, we didn't get to talk bad about Vacant on this episode.
I think you just did.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We didn't get
Mission
to
accomplished.
We didn't get to just reveal dirt, such as the fact that he still sleeps with his Teletubby onesie. Vacant is totally the kind of guy who'd have a Teletubby onesie. Like his girlfriend would be like, "Hey, we should wear these," and then he just keep wearing them because he thinks it's funny. He's totally the guy that would do that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can't you easily see Vacant he comes up with his like a Teletubby onesie? He's like, "Yeah, this is what I wear."
Yeah, it's gonna be real awkward for you when he's walking around the apartment in his Teletubby onesie.
Guys, Vacant would totally wear a Teletubby onesie though. It is true. But anyway, that's the end of this episode. We have the Chuny Chronicles. It's going to be great. It's another fine addition to the story. Before that, do you guys have any parting shots?
No.
I'm good.
Okay, but you're not as good as this story. Trees scream. Trees scream fast and hard. Trees yelling. Voices all over the forest. It screams with nothing. Nothing, no voices. The trees never learnt to talk. Never learning to read or write. Only to exist, to be eaten and cut down and destroyed, to pulp mills for paper to write. Words the trees do not understand. Could not understand. The trees are not dumb. They are just themselves. The Chuny looks to the branches and leaves as she wanders down yonder path with her backpack full of mineral water and crystal light, ready to endeavor into the great unknown. But the Chuny always knows. She sits on a log next to a frog. The frog says, I say. The Chuny says, you do say. The frog says, yeah. The Chuny wanders away. The day is fading. The life is vanishing from the horizon, and the 7 suns set. The Chuny has a goal and purpose in life, like the trees who scream and who become coffee cream. The highway is near, the highway is dear, for it seems the connections between the superways of information rise from the mist. The Chuny knows this. Yeah, that's the end of the episode.